G'day guys and welcome to Retrospect Reviews. I'm Vince and today we're going to have a look at 10 platform games that I've completed. So let's check them out. So I thought we'd talk about 10 platform slash puzzle games that I've completed over the decades I've been playing consoles and computers. Now what made me think of making this video is I watched a video by Ken's Game Collection. If you haven't checked out his channel, there'll be a link down below. Go and check it out. Ken was talking about games that he's started and hasn't finished yet, and I was thinking, well, how many games have I really completed? I thought in this video I will do 10 platform games. There is a couple that are slash platforms puzzles, but I've put them in with this platform selection. And of course there is other games that I've completed in other gaming genres, so leave a comment down below if you'd like me to make a video on those. I have completed a fair few of the graphic point and click games, so let me know if you'd like to see or hear me talk about those games. Starting off with an Atari 2600 game. Now, I'm not sure if I actually completed this or not. It could be a little bit of a cheat, this one, because anyone who's played Atari 2600 games or any games from back in those days know a lot of the games just rinse and repeat. But I did play this game for a long time when I was sick back in about 86, I think it was, and that was Bobby is Going Home. Now, it does come under a number of different titles depending on where you are in the world. That's the title I know it from. Basically, it's just a straightforward platformer. You're trying to get Bobby home. He jumps over birds, bats, and canyons and that until you actually get home. Once you get home, it basically ends, the game ends there and you start again. Now, I can't remember how many levels I played. I know I spent a week sick at home, and it was really the only game that I could bear to play at the time. I had a Commodore 64 and a Tandy Coco 3 sitting at home, but I wasn't feeling well enough to load games up and sit out in where that was set up, where the Atari could be brought in to my bedroom and hooked up to the little TV that I had in there. So that's one game I'm going to say I have completed. The next game is Golden Axe. Me and my mate completed this because you could play, I think you could play 3 players, but on the Amiga I think it was only 2, but you got to choose from the 3 characters. But we played this over a weekend. He came to my place Friday after school. We played it until we couldn't stay up any longer. We fell asleep, then picked it up the next day. But we completed Golden Axe all the way through. Now this next one, I completed it with my mates and a few random strangers, and that was the arcade version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now that was a 4-player arcade machine. Never completed it on the home consoles or home computers, but we spent an entire afternoon in the Hoyt's Pictures Theatre in Sydney completing this. It was a new machine. Everyone wanted to play it, and me and my mates and a few random people who would jump on when mates had to run off and get more coins. But yeah, so as soon as it said continue, someone would chuck in $1 coin and off we would go, and we completed that in one afternoon at the Picture Theatre in Sydney. This next game is another game I completed with my mate, who we completed Golden Axe on the Amiga. This again on the Amiga was Pang or Buster Bros, depending on where you are in the world. I never played this in the arcade. I'm not sure if it was an arcade game, possibly was, but we discovered it on the Amiga 500, and we went to other mate's place. He was busy copying games because that's what he did. That's how he made a little bit of extra money to buy more Amiga games. He would copy and sell them on. Anyhow, we got this copy of Pang, and me and me mate sat up all night playing Pang at his house, and we completed it. Now this next game is the only game I completed on the Mega Drive, and that is Castle Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. Now it's a game that I got with my console. I got Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Mickey Mouse, Castle Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. And I just used to play it on and off between other games that I had rented from the video store. But it's one that I have completed all the way through. Now this next one is a game that my mate introduced to me in an arcade. I have talked about this in another video, but it is Bonza Brothers. Now we started playing this in an arcade, and as soon as he was able to get a copy for his Amiga 500, we spent a whole night playing Bonza Brothers and completing it. The next game is on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and that was Donkey Kong Country, the very first one. Now I completed this with another friend. She had just had her son, and she was home pretty much on her own most of the time. I used to go over there and help her babysit and look after her, give her a chance to have a bit of a break from those roles. Her partner used to travel a lot for work. So when her son had finally crashed and went to sleep, we would jump on and try to get as many levels in of Donkey Kong Country as possible before he woke up. Some days he would get up probably about 5 minutes after we put him in the cot, and other times he would sleep 2-3 hours. But eventually over the weeks we did end up completing Donkey Kong Country. Now the next game is another Amiga game that I completed, and that was the original James Pond Secret Agent. I played this on the Amiga 500. It was one game, it just used to captivate me, and I just couldn't put it down, and it took me a while to complete, but I did eventually get to the end of that game. The second to last game was Rainbow Island. Now this is a game that me and my mate, who I completed Golden Axe with, we just started playing it, and over the weekend when he was sleeping over, we completed it. So I was quite happy when we finished that one. And lastly but not least, now this one is probably the most modern game I've actually played from beginning to end and have completed it, and that was Untitled Goose Game on the Switch. Now I've completed this all the way through. I'm looking forward to it. They've just done an update where you can play 2 players, so I'm looking forward to playing this with Christine and causing havoc in the town. Now I know it's technically not a platform game, but I'm going to put it in this category because it's close enough. Well guys, that is 10 platform/puzzle games that I have completed over the decades. In the comments down below, let me know what games you've completed, and also let me know if you want me to do another video talking about the graphic point and click games that I have completed. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and share this video because it really does help out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell because I'll let you know when I upload a new video. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. And it was just a game that we enjoyed playing, and we just kept playing it over a sleep end.